What is going on, guys? As always, I'm just going to do a quick mic check and sound check and stuff like that, so give me 1 second. Okay, I think we're good. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to share this around, make sure people see it, hopefully. It's been a little while, as in like a few days, maybe a week, since I last live streamed. I'm just going to put this up on Instagram and hopefully people see it. Give me 1 second. Do. Okay. So, yeah, live streaming here on YouTube. I did try to do the Twitch stream, but I think I'm going to leave Twitch until I get a capture card. Purely because it's easier just to stick to YouTube for now. I find bouncing between Twitch and here just a pain in, to be honest. And yeah, so once I get a capture card, I'll do that. But for now, I really want to focus on YouTube. I actually find YouTube is where the community's at in terms of what I've been building and what I want to build. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And today we are going to fly from Los Angeles over to Seattle-Tacoma. Not a very long flight at all, but it's long enough for a stream. I just wanted to check in. And then my plan is to start doing the career mode from this week. I did do a live stream of it the other day, but it wasn't working very well. And it's definitely more of a video-based thing rather than a live stream. So yeah, let me get this set up and then we will get into it. So departure, just for handiness sake, we're going KLAX. Of course that's not going to let me do it, is it? Is it? No, of course it's not. So I actually find it really glitchy, so where am I looking? Yeah, so we're going here anyway to start. I'm doing real weather and stuff. I wanted to fly from Europe today, but it's always nighttime when I start, so unless you want to see a few nighttime flights, which I will do, but I think just for the purpose of this, what is a 737? It's definitely, yeah, medium. I'd say it's a medium, right? I find night flights could be better as videos as well, maybe because I can edit it down. But I think if you're watching me fly for 2 hours and it's pitch black and we're just having chats, as much as I love chatting, I don't think it would be very entertaining for you guys to sit here and listen to me waffle about absolutely nothing. So I need to find, where am I going? Seattle. Says arrival. So we're going KLAX up to Seattle. It's not a very long flight, as I said, but it's long enough for this. Thanks for whoever's after tuning in. 3 people watching now. If you wouldn't mind, throw a comment in, actually. That would be sound. I'm going to try to set up the EFD now, and hopefully it'll give me a route, because the last couple of times I did this, I wouldn't do it, and then it just messed up the whole video. Flight planner, route. I definitely don't want to do VF4. I want to do direct. Change procedure. And I want to also change VO4 down here. Change that to direct. I don't think I need ILS or anything like that. Find route, please. Yes, finally. So this doesn't give me a route. I have to do it manually, which is a pain in the ass. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I can say what I want. But yeah. So at least it does this. So my plan is, this is 51 nautical miles out. Miles, 42. So I'm thinking for this, how long is this flight roughly? It's an hour and 50 minutes, so we're talking 2 hours, so we can definitely get a good, to go to 34,000, yeah, 340. Change speed or altitude. So this always throws me off, but it's handy to set up. I don't know if any of you, whoever's watching this now, have used the sim, but I tend to go 280, or not 280, sorry, plus flight level. So that's, by then we should be able to hit at least 20,000. I'm just thinking that's 42. By the time we 39, yeah. So I tend to do 280. It's just at a nice speed. We could probably go faster, but I prefer to keep it like that because we don't overspeed. Altitude doesn't come off, or altitude. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Autopilot. I'm going to say by then we can definitely get up to 28. And then, what did we say? 34. 3,400. Okay. 57. We can probably just... Oh, I don't want to add anything. No! Okay, we're good. One day I moved to one of the waypoints and it just threw the whole thing. We can probably stay at this, I think, for now. But then here we're going to want to start possibly changing this, not the speed, but the altitude. I'd like to come down to maybe 2,500. And then this is 96 nautical miles, which is way out. So I think I might let us descend down to that gradually over that period of time, and then we can just cruise our way in here. But I don't know why these are so spaced out, like 100 nautical miles, 85, 25. But yeah, so that's pretty much that setup. So I'm going to send that to ATC and Avionics. That should load the aircraft. Flight details, enter registration is United on this. Pretty sure we did this last time, or I did it anyway. 195. Okay, so payload and fuel. So max, we're going max capacity with passengers. Fuel then, or not fuel. That we will go 20,000 maybe. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because I don't want to go. I don't want to be overweight as such. I'll give you more fuel. Go 63. That's fine. We're gonna load payload and fuel. Load the cargo. Navlog's fine. Okay, yeah. Okay. Welcome to the stream, whoever is after joining. I'm just making sure all my settings are right before we go into it. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know if you've been watching, it just came up on my screen saying you're here, but I've just set up all the routes and stuff, which should be... Oh, they are here, thank God. So payload and fuel, I just want to configure this, so we go to seats. 99%, who's doing that? We're on straight for 100. Save configuration. Save? Why won't it save? So this is kind of glitched out a little bit. You'll see as we go, there's certain bits and pieces that are like really glitched. Okay, that's after saving. And that's saved there, okay. So yeah, we're going Los Angeles up to Seattle. And doing live traffic, live weather, live blah 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 blah. So I hope I've done everything that I can think of. I think I've done everything. I don't know. We'll soon find out. How is everybody doing? That's what I want to know. How's your day? How was your Christmas if you celebrate it? How is your New Year's plans coming along? Obviously New Year's hasn't happened yet, but I've yet an exciting coming up. Ah, man. The weather looks exactly like it does in Ireland. Grey. Okay, so... Okay, well, everything's loaded in, which I'm impressed with. So... Not everything. Not everything is loaded in. Right, I'm going to restart that. The jet bridge shouldn't load in. So, PS5, if you haven't been here, been watching stuff before, my PS5 verdict with Flight Simulator is there's stupid bugs. There's very few game-breaking bugs. But things like that, like the jet bridge and stuff not being there, it's really annoying. It takes away, I suppose, from what it should be. Okay, Everton has loaded in this time, thankfully. The sounds have even loaded in. Always a good start. Right, so yeah, my opinion is it's not bad. PS5, and I'll always say it, and I'm going to keep saying it for what it is. People on PC saying that you need to not get this and not get that and not get it on console, it's not going to work. Like, we're in LAX. It's one of the busiest airports in the world. It's fine. So, watching, I'm going to eat my words. We're going to take off, and immediately the game's going to crash or something. It's going to be terrible. But yeah, so, Cold and Dark. I will eventually do everything up here that I should be doing, but for now, I'm going to be lazy and just, you press R1 and down, and it just starts it up itself. So yeah, and I will get the passengers boarding, hopefully. Yes. I thought that wasn't going to work again. I'm going to eat my words. So, ground services. Passengers, get on my plane. If you dare.
Los Angeles ground, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Could you please get the passengers on board?
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree.
Sounded like the Joker there. EI. Alright, we're not the Joker. Who am I thinking of? Bane, not the Joker. Hello everybody. How is everybody doing?
Could you please send a fuel truck?
Literally just started getting everybody on board. Catering service, what else? And the baggage service. Baggage service.
Ground, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Could you please send a catering truck?
So I should put on the power supply, but I just start the engines instead.
Los Angeles ground, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Could you please send the baggage?
All going well, these should connect. How's everybody's evening going so far? Hope you are doing well. Okay, so the catering is going on. So yeah, all going well. There'll be no glitches, no bugs, or anything else. Is this? I was going to say, is he going to start putting on the bags? I didn't think he was for a minute. So yeah, I think the graphics are capped at medium. Again, I'm on a base PS5. I have no idea about a PS5 Pro. I haven't really looked into it because I'm not going to buy it. I just feel like the PS6 or the next gen consoles are only going to be a couple of years away. So unless this PlayStation goes bang, I won't be buying it. And if it does, I'll eat my words again, and I will go and buy a PS5 Pro. So yeah, I've turned on the engines. I probably shouldn't have done that quite yet, but it is what it is. Right, so I'll turn that on auto. Don't need landing lights on. As soon as you get on my plane, you're going to sit down, so we're going to have to find... no, I'll turn that on in a minute. Anti-collision, wheel well lights, wing lights. Oh, that was on already, what? Oh, no, it wasn't. Come on. What else am I missing here? Oh yeah, seatbelts. If there was ever a plane you'd want to sit down on, it's probably the one I'm flying. Captain Shami, hello. Long time no see. How are you doing, man? I hope you're well. It's been a long time since I've saw your name pop up. I hope you're doing okay. Right, so everything's pretty much done on my end here. I don't know, some planes let you get in the back of them and some don't. I don't know if this one does. It does, but why are passengers not boarding? I have no idea. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, it's been... I was only chatting to someone the other day about this. It's been 4 years since my last video. And obviously life got busy, so I just kind of stopped. But now that this is out on the PS5, I thought I might as well give it a try and start streaming again. Okay, so I want to... I don't know why the passengers didn't load. Because there's the configuration at 100%. So this is what I mean about bugs in this, especially on the PS5 version. I have no idea about PC, but like I had that at 100% capacity for passengers, as well as like there's the I can't fill it anymore, and they haven't loaded in, so there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, man. Honestly, I remember 2020 came out, and I was so jealous. And I was reading at the time, and people were like, "Oh, it doesn't really work on Xbox very well." And then I just got busy, so I stopped playing even the mobile sims. But I have got this a couple of weeks ago, and on my main account, I've been playing. And I was like, "Man, I miss YouTube," because I really enjoyed it. Like, I really enjoyed chatting to everybody, having the community. I don't know if I'll get a Discord again, but like Instagram and YouTube and stuff, it was just fun. So yeah, I'm glad I'm back, and thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate you. Right, I might as well get rid of the passengers because there are no passengers.
Los Angeles ground, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. I am done with the boarding.
And stupid things like this, like it won't let me get rid of that there for a minute. I don't know why. Nice. How is that on PC? Like, this is console, and console gets a lot of hate and whatever, but this is what I can afford, so this is what I do. But I'd love to try it on a PC. Oh, the fuel truck just crashed into my engine. Yeah, better runs, great. Look at this. What are you doing, man? Nice. Yeah. Again, the PS5 version for the most part runs like as good as a console's going to ever run this, I think. Like, I'm in one of the busiest airports in the world right now, and it's relatively fine. I don't know what the fuel truck keeps following. Leave me alone, man. I wish I could try push it to high graphics. It just won't let me on the console, but... And I have a suspicion that this plane over there is going to crash into me.
Los Angeles ground, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree, requesting the end of pushback.
The only other thing about the console version on the PlayStation right now is the marketplace isn't open.
Los Angeles ground, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree with golf.
So it has basic stuff and a couple of planes and stuff, but it doesn't have many. I think there's like 4 or 5 world updates. But I can't get the... What the hell? Sorry, I can't get the Dublin and UK world update, which is annoying. Should have done this before pushback, but here we go.
Hold short runway 7 left via taxiway Delta 8 Delta Delta 9er Delta Kilo Kilo Tree Lima Charlie Bravo Quebec EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree.
Oh, I don't know what that is. That 8 flashing. Do you know what that is? Run to my Xbox One. Yeah. I don't want to get... I actually prefer... So, I am an Airbus fanboy, but I much prefer having a yoke and rudders rather than a joystick, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure there's a more professional name than that. But, yeah, I want to get it, but I don't want to get is it the Trustmaster 4 or something's out? And I really don't want to get that. I have no interest in it. I'm trying to see which way I need to go. Yeah, okay. I've also considered doing a. Why are the brakes not disengaging? Oh, never mind. I just wasn't giving it enough power. Is the sound okay when I'm on the outside view? Like, is the plane loud enough? Am I loud enough over the plane? Ah, nice, man. Where did you go? Europe, America? Where are you playing? Sounds are fine. Perfect. Thank you. I've been really messing with that, trying to get it right. Okay. Oh. Oh no.
March airport information.
Right. So that was a pain in the ass. Okay. I need to do something really quickly. Rip is right, man. Big rip. That stupid reset button. Like, if I crash, all right, from 30,000 feet, I will reset the flight. I won't be like, let me rewind 10 seconds. That is not a flight simulator. Okay, let me try and fix this. I'm so sorry. That's such a pain. This happened the last time I played, and I was like, oh, maybe it's a glitch, but it's actually the. Here, before I do anything, let me try and figure this out. Controls. I want to get rid of that stupid. What would it be under now? This is the problem. It would be under instruments, autopilot, brakes, power. What would I find it under? Menu? No, it's not going to be under menu. Tools, maybe tools actually. Simulation shortcuts. Like, I want to get rid of that reset thing. That's so annoying. That keeps happening. Even when I'm not on this, like, I'm just flight assistant, maybe. Do you have any idea? That's so annoying. Why is that even a thing? What do I call that? Flight control? No, it's not going to be that. Lights. Let me have a look. To reset flight position. Camera and reset view binding. Okay. Camera. Where's that there? That's so annoying. Yeah, that reset, it's so annoying, especially on controller, because like you use the touchpad for so much in terms of contacting ATC and whatever, and it's just annoying. Sorry again, guys. I promise I'll get into this soon. This is why I tried to I tried to maybe replay mode. I tried to, it's not there. Camera mode, slew mode, smart camera. Might be smart camera. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through this one by one. That's so annoying. See, it's gonna show me at least what it is, because at least the binds are there. There's so many of this crap. Right, let me check. Reddit's my friend here. No, it's not there. How annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like look at this another time, but make sure I hit nothing. That's At least we are just taxiing. Every other time it happens to me, I'm taking off. Camera mode. Oh. Yeah, see, that's the problem. You press that for to change the view. Okay, I don't think this is going through cockpit mode. It's not there. All right, you know what? I'll figure it out. I just won't make a stupid decision again. Maybe filtered options to controls are already assigned. Oh, that's... See, man, this is why I'm streaming. To bring smart people in, like you. Right, controls. Search by input. There it is. Toggle EFB. Is that it? That is it. EFB. What's EFB on this? That is it, right? No, that's not it. In the menu, that's it. Back on track. That's it. We need to get rid of that. How can I get rid of that? Can I get rid of that? Yeah, we need to get rid of both of these. I don't want there to be any... Again, if I crash in a simulator, I crash. That's so smart up at that filtering thing. Sorry, guys, whoever's watching. Really appreciate you tuning in. And I promise we'll get flying soon. But... Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, I figured it out. Man. Shami, you are a legend. What a legend. Oh, wait. Is it back? I want to get rid of that as well. I don't want any of these on. Like, I don't need next. I don't need it. I don't speed up my flights. I record the whole thing. Go back. Back to fly. Yeah, we can get rid of you as well. We don't need any of this crap on. Again, I do the whole flight every single time. Toggle EFB. I do want that on. And cockpit external view. Okay. I think we're on it, guys. Now we are going to fly. Maybe the passengers will actually load this time. Thank you so much, Shami. Appreciate you. All right. We've all loaded in. Things are good. We're looking good. What a disaster. Okay. Let's get the... You know what? This time they don't even get their baggage. No, I'll do it properly. Thank you so much for your help, man. I appreciate that. The electrical systems. This is why I just did... Yeah, we're just going to skip it. Turn on the engines. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm so glad you helped me though, because that happened on my last stream. I flew from Manchester, I think, to somewhere. I can't remember. And as soon as I landed, I obviously pressed it and it reset the whole flight twice. So that's really helpful. The engine's not started. It's starting. Leave me alone. Okay. How was your Christmas to be celebrated? Was it nice? Did you get to see your family and stuff? Did you do anything for it?
Ground I 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree.
Something else I need to turn on and off is the fuel so that it burns. At the moment, my fuel's just there, fully there.
Ground EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901
So I need to actually turn that off, but I'm going to do that at a different point. Not now. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. A fuel truck is on the road.
Ground EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Could you please send the baggage?
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Baggage is on the way.
Sorry, I had to store something. That's good. That's nice. Christmas can be a weird time for people. Some people love Christmas, some don't. So I'm always curious. But it's nice there you had a good time. No, I need to get rid of this. And get rid of this. And start turning on this crap. Fasten seatbelt. Absolutely. Nothing has changed here. Anti-collision will go on. We might as well just turn it on now. Turn on the strobe when we get moving. Logo lights are on. Wing lights. Wheel well. Taxi. We'll put it to auto because we're going to be taxiing now in a minute. Okay. Wonder if people are actually boarding this time. No, I don't know what I'm doing wrong because, again, I've configured the whole thing to be 100%. Yeah, they've not been loaded yet, but I don't think they're going to load, to be honest, considering we've been sat here now for a couple of minutes and nobody's boarding. So I think I'm just going to get flying, to be honest. Once the baggage ends, I'm going to get going, to be honest. I'm not going to wait. Yes, listen, sometimes it's nice just to see, whether it's family or friends or whatever. It's a nice time of year. It's an excuse to see people, really, right? Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, because so many things close shops and whatever else, everything closes. So it's a nice time to just chill. All right, I got to end the passenger board because people just aren't going to board. It's obviously glitched.
Ground EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. I am done with the boarding.
Get rid of the fuel supply as well.
Ground EI 195 Hotel
And
Oscar
everything else
X-ray
is done.
7901 tree. I am done with fuel services.
Okay. Yeah. I think we're pretty much ready to go. Here's this fuel truck again, coming to ruin my day. The electrical systems, yeah, they are on. What? Yeah. Straight for a pushback.
Ground EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree.
Alright, hopefully this time actually works. Let's go.
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Pushback request accepted.
I always forget to turn off my brakes. Whoa. Why is the fuel truck just sitting there? It's so annoying. So I'll be here bigging this game up. I'll be like, oh, it's such a good sim and it doesn't bug out. And then I'll be like, what's it doing? So prepare for that. That's nice, we're all dead now. What is he doing? Nobody knows.
Ground EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Requesting the end of pushback.
Pushback received.
Ground EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Request taxi for departure to the east with Golf.
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray
Okay.
7901 tree. Taxi to Enholstra.
Yeah, I know.
7 left by a taxi.
Oh, I am in reverse thrust. I didn't know that.
Contact tower on 1 tree 4 decimal.
Yeah, that's why we have co-pilots. I didn't know what.
Taxi hold runway 7 left via
Listen.
taxiway Delta 8
Shabby.
Delta, 9er Delta,
I'm a
Kilo,
little
Kilo,
bit
Tree,
rusty,
Lima,
okay?
Charlie, Bravo,
It's been
Quebec,
4
EI,
years.
195 Hotel Oscar, X-ray 7901 Tree.
I didn't even notice that one. That's so bad. Okay, so we're going over here. I do use the flight path things just for getting to my gate, these hooks. I don't know what you want to call them. Yeah, Air Force proud. I actually watched him the other day for the first time in I don't know how long. Mainly because I wanted to see what he was doing, but yeah. Yeah, 1980s. See, us console players, we don't Alt F4 our way out of things. We just throw controllers and smash TVs. It's close, but different. I think I've everything set up. I have my lights on, taxi lights are on, strobes are on. We're all busy lining up. I can't wait for the marketplace to open so I can get the Aer Lingus and Ryanair liveries and stuff like that. British Airways. And American. There's no American liveries on this. Like, I would never fly United. I have no idea why. I just don't like their liveries, so. And Delta as well. I want to fly Delta. I flew Air Canada a couple of years ago, over to Canada. I actually really liked them. I was going to fly, oh, what's that other low cost? Wing jet? Jet wings? No. Oh, what's that other airline? I don't know. There's two of them. There's obviously Air Canada and there's another one. My brother flew from Dublin to Toronto or something, but I had no in-flight entertainment. And I was like, man, I'm never going to do that. I'll absolutely spend the extra. So I did. Wingjet or something? No, not Jet 2. It's another Canadian airline, but it's just low cost. Something Jet or Wing or I don't know. I could be talking absolute smack. Like. Oh, we're going way off. Oh, I didn't realise we're actually going to be turning down here. Watch now, it just brings me back to a gate. Flare? No. Alright, I'm going to slow way down here as well. Oh my god. Canadian low cost caller. Canadian. Not Flare. WestJet, that's the one. Sorry, holding up my whole airport here. Yeah, WestJet, he flew, but they had their 737. And, yeah, they had no in-flight entertainment. I was like, imagine sitting on a flight. Yeah, imagine sitting on a... Now, he flew then on a... Do they have... I don't know what other flights they have. Do they have 330s or... I assume it's a 330. They definitely don't have 777s. And he said they had decent entertainment, but... I liked Air Canada a lot. Staff were nice. They were on time. They boarded nicely. It was cool. But then their competition with me is what, Ryanair. So. Yeah, excessive taxi speed. I know. I'm just trying to keep up with this guy. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Why is he going so slow? Surely you know what way you're going, Mr. Guy. Oh, there's actually somebody over there. I don't trust you, Logie. So here's my problem. The other day I sat behind a jet for ages that was just kind of parked up. Why is he stopping? I know. The other day I sat behind this guy for like at least, like I sat there for, I'm going to say, a good 7 minutes. All right, I'm not going to exaggerate with the 10. But he just stopped. And I had no choice but to go through him. So, as we aim to be as realistic as possible over here on Irish Airlines, your boy's just going to have to crash straight into him. Oh, no, never mind. Where's he going? What? Oh, you heard me. He's turning around for battle. Oh my god, he is turning around. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is he doing? What is going on? Where did he go? Oh. Why did he do that? I have no clue what just happened. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Weird guy. Weird guy. Why is my rudder stuck? Have you any idea why that's happening? I'm gonna have to stop for a minute. Why is my rudder stuck spinning that way? Oh, never mind. It's like I got stuck. Yeah, I don't mind the ground vehicles. The whole point of this was meant to be a bit more realistic, but clearly not. And I don't think it would be difficult to I don't even know where he went. There he is. Oh, he's turned back around. Nice. I don't even think it's difficult to make AI traffic when you think about it. Like, considering what GTA and stuff can do. Surely making a plane that taxis to a runway and then taxis out. Oh my god, he's catching up, is he? Yep. What a weird dude. Yeah, I just don't see how it would be difficult to make decent AI traffic. Maybe. No. I have no idea. But even like lining up at the runways and holding short and things like that, like they should just be able to do that at least. Did I get away from him? Okay. Yeah, see, I don't mind ground vehicles when they actually do what ground vehicles should, like line up and wait and...
Los Angeles Tower, EI 195 Hotel Oscar, X-ray 7901 tree, at runway 7, left ready for departure, east departure.
EI 195 Hotel Oscar, X-ray 7901 tree, line up and wait.
We're lining up. Welcome to the stream, whoever's here. Appreciate you checking it out.
EI 195 Hotel Oscar, X-ray 7901 tree. Did you hear my last transmission?
What, to line up and wait? That's exactly what I'm doing.
United Tree 9er contact SoCal departure on 125.2. good day.
Line up and wait. EI 195 Hotel Oscar, X-ray 7901 tree.
It won't let me, it won't let me tune in the tower. Oh, is it because of this guy over here? I assume it's because I am. Come on, man.
Los Angeles Tower, Alaska 132 ready for IFR departure. Runway 7 left.
Oh, I was going to say it's because somebody's landing, but they're on an opposite runway.
Alaska 1
It's definitely this guy over here holding up the whole place.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 7 left.
Come on. I'm not going to be able to go. It won't let me go until I get this guy.
Takeoff runway 7 left. Alaska 132
Come on, come on, come on. Do I just go? The other day I went, or I landed, and they were like, you didn't have permission to land. But then these guys are going to catch up on me. See them down there? Let me see if I can load the tower now. No, I can't. I love the intercom thing that just doesn't work.
Los Angeles Airport information Gulf, 1900 Zulu.
Sorry guys, I'm going to have to wait. They're not going to let me do anything until these guys move.
Sky condition, ceiling 66 under broken.
I thought they said, oh, hang on. Oh wait, line up and wait. Oh, they did. I'm such an idiot. That was to me though, right? Why does this keep glitching out?
Short runway 7 left. Traffic is on the runway.
Yeah, you're right. See, Shammy, this is why you need to be my co-pilot.
Cleared for takeoff.
Oh, I heard this. It was like a different departure. All right. Loading up and waiting. Clearly, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I should not be flying a plane.
217, hold short runway 7 left. Traffic is on the runway.
Okay, line up and wait it is. Can't believe I didn't hear that. Glad I got there before these guys come, because I feel peer pressured.
Hold short runway 7 left. Horizon Air 221.
Yeah, hold short. It's my runway, man.
Los Angeles Tower, Horizon Air 221. 7 ready for departure. Runway 7 left. IFR to Las Vegas.
I'm such an idiot.
Horizon Air 2217, hold short runway 7 left.
Yeah,
On the runway.
absolutely.
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Altimeter 301 tree.
Look at that.
To the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 7 left.
See? Cleared to take off, runway 7 left. No, I need to get here before these boys get here.
Delta 615 hold
Oh,
short
he just
runway
disappeared.
7
What?
left. Traffic is on the runway.
Alright, we're going. We're going.
Horizon Air 2217, altimeter 301 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 7 left.
We're going for it. I'm not waiting anymore. I can't wait anymore.
Takeoff runway 7 left. EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree.
Have you been doing any flying, Shammy?
Takeoff runway 7 left. Horizon Air 221.
Oh my god, there's a plane on the runway, like.
Hold short runway 7 left. Delta 615. Los Angeles Tower, Delta 615 ready for IFR departure. Runway 7 left.
Delta 615 hold short runway 7 left. Traffic is Embraer 170 on the runway. EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Continue for east departure.
At least I got my takeoff clearance finally. Whereabouts? I know you said earlier, but where were you flying? I might have already asked that, and I think I did ask it, and we crashed out.
Frequency change approved.
Hold short runway 7 left. Delta 615. Los Angeles Tower. Delta 615 at runway 7 left ready for
Ooh,
departure IFR to
I messed up. Yeah,
Delta
737.
615, hold short runway 7 left. Traffic
Why is it
MRE
going
170 on
down
the
so much?
runway.
Los Angeles Tower.
What?
319 ready for departure.
You woke up that early for that?
IFR to Puerto Vallarta.
That's crazy, man.
Delta 615, altimeter 3013.
How come you woke up so early for it?
7 left.
I'm really happy to hear that's going well, man. Sorry, I just want to check something real quick. 'Cause I have a sneaky suspicion my flight plan isn't here. Oh, it is here. But why isn't that loading from the airport? No wonder they'll have stuff on. Come on. Alright, I need to go left. I wonder if I just kick in the autopilot, will it work? If not, I'm going to have to just manually fly over to
Los
the left.
Angeles Tower. EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7913. Frequency change.
Let me just try this.
On 125.2. Good day.
March Airport Information Oscar 1900 Zulu. Wind 019er at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Ceiling 5000 broken. Temperature 18. Dew point.
That's definitely not working.
3016. West Yankee runway tree 2 in use.
Oh, okay.
Landing and departing
How long have you been training the
aircraft
private
in
license for?
direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions.
Okay, this isn't working,
Advise
so I'm
controller
probably
on
going to end up
initial
having to fly this
contact
as usual manually.
Runway 7
Um,
United Tree 19er.
March Airport Information pop-up.
I haven't been able to do any,
Wind 019
to be honest,
at
any
10.
lessons lately,
Visibility 10.
but
Sky condition.
I'm
Ceiling
hoping
5000
to do more now because I'm working and stuff now full time again. I was finishing up college, so I couldn't.
Altimeter 3016. West Yankee runway tree 2 in use. Landing and departing runway.
Los Angeles Tower. United Tree 19er ready for IFR departure. Runway 7 left.
March Airport Information pop-up 1900 Zulu. Wind 019er at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Ceiling 5000 broken. Temperature 18. Dew point -1. Altimeter 3016. West Yankee runway tree 2 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 2.
Oh, okay.
Aircraft stay direction of flight.
So,
All aircraft read back hold short instructions.
do you do your
Advise
first
controller
solo
on initial
flight
contact you have pop-up.
United Tree 19er.
when you hit your 40 hours, or how does it work? Or have you had to do a solo flight yet?
March Airport Information pop-up 1900 Zulu. Wind 019er at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Ceiling 5000 broken. Temperature 18. Dew point -1. Altimeter.
SoCal approach, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7913 is type 2 miles south of Kilo 1 Delta Echo Romeo, 6600. Request flight following.
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7913, SoCal approach. Squawk
That's cool. I
4665.
just wanted to put that on. I know you wouldn't.
Squawk 4665, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7913.
EI 195 Hotel
It's really
Oscar
annoying that that
X-ray
didn't work.
7913. Radar contact 2 miles west of Niner Charlie Alpha Niner, 7400. Altimeter tree 015.
Roger, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7913.
EI 195 Hotel Oscar
Oh,
X-ray
okay, hang
7913. Contact Los Angeles Center on 132.85. Good day.
Your first documents.
132.85 for EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7913.
Yeah, I'm not sure how exactly it works here because obviously I haven't done it, but I assume it's fairly similar, right? You know, we have to be trained to. I just want to see if this kicks back in now that I'm on course. Oh my god, what's it doing? I really hope this lines up. Actually, I didn't even check for any discontinuities. That's possibly what's wrong. Yeah. I'm hoping that I won't look up now and just be crashing into a mountain somewhere, to be honest. Okay, we're good. We're not good. We're super off course. I don't know why that isn't following as it should be. But I'm just going to have to manually fly this then. Oh well. Probably is a... I imagine it's fairly similar, but I've no idea. I assumed your solo flight would be towards the end, but I could be totally wrong. Like, but that's so cool. Just use speed, heading, and yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Once I line up with what I needed to do, I'll set all that because I'm a bit slower. I don't know why speed isn't even coming up. Oh, I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. Disaster. So clearly I would not be allowed solo flight. But yeah, I don't know. I plan to hopefully get my private slice or start. Sorry, not get it, but start within the next couple of years. I'm just saving at the moment, so I can't do it yet. Right, I need to sort this trim out as well. The trim is going mental. Right, so altitude. I just want to get that to there. I need flight director.
Alaska 650, contact Los Angeles Center on 132.85. Good day.
Why is the plane right now? I'm at a point where it's going to endorse me and sign me off. Oh man, that's class. That's so cool.
For Alaska 650.
That's nice. Happy for you, man. Really happy for you. That's cool.
Los Angeles Center. Horizon Air 2411 is at flight level tree 05, climbing flight level tree 60.
Horizon Air 2411, Los Angeles Center. Radar contact continue.
You saved it. Yeah, no, yeah, that actually makes sense. But I wonder, disengage, oh yeah. I wonder though why, I wonder if that will just follow now where I need it to be. That's really cool, man. I'm happy for you because, yeah, I hope to start a private pilot's license eventually, but when that'll start, I don't know. I think we're pretty good for now, hopefully. That will just hold it there, right? And I can just keep moving it head and ways. I actually find Boeing much harder to fly than Airbus, but I think that's one I flew more Airbuses on simulators, and I think the Airbus is more simple to fly. I could be wrong, but there's just less buttons. You just turn things and push things in, and it just does what it's supposed to do. Whereas Boeing, I think there's just more involved in it. Oh my God, we're gonna die. Yeah, I don't know. I again could be totally wrong, but I just think it's anytime I fly Boeing, something goes wrong with stream. Then I'm also probably just really bad. Right, I'm gonna manually take over here. I think I'll just manually fly it because obviously I've done something wrong with my steady arm switched on and then press level change. Oh, okay, hang on. Right, I'm gonna take up your auto throttle, flight director's on. What are you saying? Turn on? Yeah, auto throttle arm. Okay, and then you're saying press level change, which is stop moving there. Right, and then if I click bang, bang. See, now it's... I don't know what it's doing. See, it's not even taking that on... Yeah, I think what I'll have to do is... Do you know what? I'll just manually fly. It's not that long of a flight. You can navigate with heading mode selected for now. Yeah, but even when I do that, it's just throwing me out. And when I change the heading, it's not doing anything. So what would be causing that? Do you know? Let me get rid of that. Right, get rid of VNAV for a minute, right? And if I put on heading selector, and then I can just purely... Yeah, that's exactly what you were talking about, right? Heading mode selected for now. I think that's what I'll do for now, because I really don't know... I don't want to be going 314, though. Okay, let me try this for a minute. This has been a disaster. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think this is it, right? This is what you're telling me. I'm taking instructions off you, but yeah, it's definitely more hands-on. Airbus is way easier to fly. You literally press a couple of buttons and you're done.
Los Angeles Center, Horizon Air 2411 is at flight level 355, climbing flight level 360.
Now the only problem is...
Horizon Air 2411,
oh, yeah, there.
Los Angeles Center.
Never mind.
Radar contact, continue.
Thank you for your help. Appreciate it, man. Wait till I get onto this and then I will flip it over. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad, right, for PS5.
Southwest 2376. Maintain present altitude.
Maintain present altitude. Southwest.
Unlike controls in the cockpit are all bang on. Like, I've just made a mistake, obviously, with my flight plan. I think. Okay, so I need to change that. But see, it's not showing me. I don't know why the flight plan isn't coming up on that. It's definitely something I pressed here the other day, date and yeah. This is, I think, what I did the other day. Wanted Everton on this. Oh, okay, it's coming up to it now. That makes sense. Zoom out on the nav display, increase its range. How the hell do I do that? It's in here. Oh, hang on. Brightness. Increase its range. Okay, on the FMC legs page, try go direct to EHF, VOR, adjust your heading. Okay, hang on. So you're telling me legs page, yeah. Vectors, Try go direct to the EHF. Okay. Wonder if I just... What way for that now do I make sure then select LNAV and adjust your head? And how do I just go up and press that? Will I get rid of it? As such, will I just push it to... Should I get rid of this continue? Is if I just move it up, will it get rid of it? On the vector. Like this? I hope it's like this. Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh. I see. And then press down. Okay. All right. Here's hoping. I think it worked. If this straightens up, we know we're on to a winner. Yeah, clearly you've had a real life experience. I have had mobile simulator experience. Real flight simulator experience is what I've had. Okay. I think this is going to work, though, because it hasn't gone totally off course. We'll see now, because it should immediately start lining up now in a second. Ah, no way. Class. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man, because it's a disaster. Because I'm really trying, like, I've actually been watching videos outside of this, just trying to learn how to use the autopilot, but also how to really set up the waypoints and blah, blah, blah. But obviously I got it wrong, so. Okay, let me have a look now, 1 second. Right, so I really don't know where I'm looking on this, to be honest. These are all just brightnesses, right? So where am I looking for that to work? Oh. Nope. Why is that moving so much fuel flow? It's next to the autopilot panel on the left. You'll see the range knob. Oh, okay. Hang on. Glare. Okay. I'm assuming it's here, yeah? Range selector there. Oh, okay. Oh, you can go way out. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. What are we doing? Are we overspeeding or? We're good? No, we're good. We're at 280. That's exactly where I wanted it to be. Hey, Tills Plane, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Captain Shammy here is teaching me how to fly a plane. So that's always fun for everybody watching. But yeah, how are you doing? How's your Christmas been if you celebrate it? You looking forward to New Year? Okay, so I can actually see right up now to where the next kind of curvature is. Where are you? In game? I am... Where am I in game? In real life, I am in Ireland. I am close to Dublin. In game, I am... just here. I've only started the flight a few minutes ago, even though I've been streaming for a little while. We're flying way up to Seattle. Oh, sorry, up to Seattle here. But we've only started, so if you're here to watch me how to teach me to fly a plane, you're more than welcome. Ah, okay. See, man, what are you flying for your pilot's license, your private pilot license? Are you driving or driving? Come on now. Irish Airlines driving the plane. Are you flying and piloting a Cessna, or what's your go-to? Give me 1 second, Shammy, as well, if you can wait 1 sec. I just need to do something. Right, sorry, Shammy. Okay. That's fair. The small little Cessna aircrafts, though, whether it's in sim or not in sim, like, honestly, I find harder to navigate and fly than I do the bigger aircraft. Not so much these, obviously, but well, actually, yeah, these are even easier. I think the Cessna, especially for like landing and stuff, is much more difficult. I love flying the 737, but as I said, I am a fanboy of. I'm a fanboy of Airbus in every way. Like the A350, the A380 are probably my favorite aircraft. 777's probably next, but out of 737 and A320, it's definitely got to be the A320. I just think it's a nicer aircraft, nicer to fly on. I actually have a couple of trips coming up, and I don't know if this fits the channel, but I was thinking about doing. Yeah, see, the 737's great, but I don't know if Boeing have kind of hit their peak with aircraft. Like, I know they brought out 777X and stuff, but like Airbus have been dishing out aircraft between Neos. I know it's the equivalent of an A320 and the Maxes. It's 787 or 737, but like the 350, the A380. Like, I think Boeing peaked with the 747 and 777. Now, unless they come out with something new. I don't like the way the direction's going with these long-haul narrow bodies, to be totally honest. I much prefer... I flew on... Actually, hang on. I take it back. I love the 787, the Dreamliner. I flew on that when I went to Canada. Loved that. Does it peel off really easy? I didn't know that. Surely that's a design flaw on Boeing, though, right? Or did the airlines have to compensate with the cost for that? But yeah, it's probably my favourite aircraft I've flown on today. I really want to fly on the A380, but nothing obviously flies from Ireland. We don't have an aircraft, or we don't have an airport big enough to handle the A380. The biggest plane we get is 747, but I don't know if I'd have to fly to France and then fly from France to somewhere, maybe Amsterdam. But I'd love to fly the A350. I think the 787 and 350 are in a league of their own in terms of what's available. But yeah, the 787 was such a nice aircraft to fly on, honestly. I loved it so much. Such a cool thing. That's very true. That's true. But I don't know where it would fly to. That's my problem. Like, I'd love to fly the 380 to... See, I don't know if they fly. I was going to say, I'm planning to go to Mexico in the next couple of years. Next year, probably. But I don't know if the A380 can even land over in Cancun. Or Mexico City, or whatever. Yeah, I don't think they do, so... I don't know. I'll do something soon, even if it's like a shorter haul. I know Emirates fly the 777 from Dublin to like Dubai and stuff, but I don't know if from London do they fly a 380. I could do that as a trip. I would literally get on that plane, do a turnaround, and come home. Like, I don't need to be going very far in order to get on an A380. I need a name for this guy. Because honestly, this guy right here puts in more work than I do on any aircraft we fly. Also, if you have any ideas for flights or streams or anything you want to see, let me know. If you know of any ways to get the stream up and running again. This is only the second, maybe third one. So I'm not expecting a huge amount of people. But what I really love is that you're here, and then in my last stream, someone else that used to follow the YouTube channel was here. So obviously there's a few of you still around, which is great. And it makes me happy to see you back around. But if you have any streaming ideas or anything, I try to keep my streams, to be honest, if I'm commentating, to maybe 2 hours max. If I was to do longer, maybe 3 at a push, but if I was to do longer, it would be more as like a celebration if it was for like subscribers or something. And my other plan then is I'm going to do the whole career mode and upload them as individual videos. They're not. I tried to stream that over on Twitch and it just doesn't work, in the sense that it's not as enjoyable. I think it's something that needs to be edited down, time wasted needs to be deleted. But yeah, any ideas, just let me know. Epson CLAX page, are there any altitude program for the waypoints towards the end of the flight? Yeah, let me have a look. Oh my god, did I change? No. Ooh. Sorry. Let me see. There you go. That's it now. So that's where we're at. 1.3 nautical miles. Then we have these. Esley. Yeah, 240, 220, 1200, 9, 6. Listen, I gotta start somewhere, man. Welcome to the stream, whoever else is watching here. Okay. I would love that to work. So far, what I found is, and I tried to set it that, like, I have all the altitudes and blah, blah, blah. I haven't done a flight yet that allows the descent. So yeah, the descent of the aircraft, basically, to do it automatically. It's always been me doing it. So I would be interested to see if this works. You know what I'm going to do, man? I'm going to have to get you on, like, WhatsApp or something and just ring you and be like, hey, Shami, I'm going to do a stream. Hop on there for 20 minutes and show me how to set up this. Where am I going? What do you want to see? So I don't have anything set up, to be honest. What do you want to see? Cruise page. So I don't have fix. I have nothing set up, man. Like, cruise altitude isn't there. So I had that at 3,400. Yeah, 34. Yeah, I did. Oh my god. Okay, I think autopilot might have disconnected. Jesus. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. 340. And hopefully I'm going to look up here and we're not going to be nosediving into the ground. Excuse. No, we're good. We saved it. Just about. Yeah, so VNAV's on, LNAV's on, everything's on. Steps. See, I don't understand any of this stuff. I need to actually learn. Again, every video I do, I learn more about what it is that I'm actually meant to be doing. Alright, now press VNAV twice and autopilot panel. Actually, no, disregard. Okay. See, what you need to do is start recording this, right? And then go back to your flight instructor and just be like, here, listen, I flew a 737. I think everything's okay. 340, that's set to 280. That's exactly where I want to be. I didn't realise that there would be, I'm assuming that's snow-capped mountains along the the west coast of the States. What's the green test showing on the primary flight display? Yeah, listen, man. What you need to do is dumb this down to a level that I understand. We talking along here? I really appreciate you tuning in for this whole screen with the blue and brown, blue and brown. Yeah. Horizon, yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I was gonna say I have to start turning up now because we're hitting out. Thank you, man. It's only perfect because you joined in and saved the whole flight, to be honest. Tell me this and make sense of it if you can. So you asked me to... Sorry, I'm just going to scroll up the chat here. Ba, ba, ba. Where is this? You were like, increase range, place EHF on the vector row. So you wanted me to move EHF up to vector and blah, blah, blah. How did you know that? Or what's the reason? Like, is there a logical reason behind that that makes sense? Or just for future flights? Because you basically skipped out on 4 waypoints there and just flew directly to this one. And I don't know why. Yeah, well, you really helped me out. You basically saved the whole flight, so I appreciate that. Okay. So in the future, if I'm going totally off route, I could skip 3 or 4 of them and just jump ahead to whatever it is and hopefully get the program and the computer to get back on track, I'm assuming. Because that's usually... I actually find the biggest problems I come across is, so I finally got... I was over speeding, but I think I've got that down now. And altitude, so I've managed to figure that out, especially on the A320. But I find the first 20 minutes after after taking off are my biggest problems. Look at your mini map and find a waypoint. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't ever skip anything. I always just got rid of the discontinuities. Oh, I thought I got rid of the... I thought you got rid of autopilot. Maybe I did. Where are we? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. Oh, we're good. We're safe. Stick drift. Yeah, I was thinking... So I have 2 controllers. This one's definitely not great. Every so often, even if it's COD or whatever. That's what I was thinking, yeah. I can't wait. Sorry, I don't know if I finished that earlier. I am going to get a whole setup, but I think I'm going to wait until there's a yoke and rudder for the PS5. I don't want to get the HOTAS for the because it's for Airbus. And I'd love, right, my perfect setup would be an Airbus A320 or any of the Airbuses, to be honest, and a Boeing setup with the yoke. I'm also going to get a... I don't really know if I need a whole mouse setup, but I'm definitely going to get a keyboard. Sorry, the other way around. I'm such an idiot. I don't know if I need a keyboard setup, but I'm definitely going to get a mouse purely for handiness sake of all of the buttons and stuff here. Like, I haven't bound or rebinded any buttons since starting this, so I don't think I need a keyboard, to be honest. But a mouse would make my life easier. Yeah, I recommend a mouse, yeah. Yeah, but I think it would be handy, like, again, in fairness, right, to Asobo or whatever, however you pronounce it, they've done really well with the controller setup. Like, when you think of how much this one controller can do on the simulator, but I do think a mouse is needed. I don't know about a keyboard, but definitely a mouse. Yeah, I think this is the problem. Look, that's definitely stick drift. Okay, I need new controllers. Because there's no reason other than that, isn't there? You know this stuff more than I do. There has to be stick drift. Ugh, stick drift based on what's here. Like, there's no other reason for it to veer to the right. Not a bad looking plane, though. Do you think Boeing are a bit screwed in terms of, like, the max they've recovered from, haven't they? But in other areas. Again, I just think they peaked, man. I could be wrong, though. I just think they've kind of hit their peak. But they make excellent fighter jets and military jets. Yeah, the max is all fine, yeah. But I just think, like, obviously, I don't even know if Airbus makes military jets. That's how much of a fanboy I am. I'm all commercial. Even on simulators and stuff, I'm all commercial. But in terms of their fighter jets, they're a million miles ahead of Airbus or any other manufacturer. But commercially, I think, I don't know, like the CRJs even, I'm kind of like a nicer looking aircraft. If they start losing well, sure, I was going to say start losing the budget airlines, but then Spirit use Airbus, EasyJet use Airbus. The two main budget carriers are Jet2 and Ryanair that use Boeing, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, but they have no, like, the equivalent of an F-16, F-18 or any of those, do they? Like, as long as Jet2 and Ryanair continuously buy from them, I think they'll be fine. But I'm just thinking the main carriers, British Airways, Airbus, Aer Lingus is Airbus, Spirit is Airbus. Is Delta Airbus? I don't know. American is Boeing, for the most part. Yeah, no. That's what I was thinking. So, who competes with Boeing for their... Who competes with Boeing for their military side of things? Lockheed Martin is one, yeah. See, Delta. Who have you flown? Like, who would be your favorite carrier? Like, I'm trying to think outside of. I'd love to fly with KLM. I'd love to, but I haven't had an opportunity yet. I also find they're really weird when it comes to their flights. It was like if you buy a return, you pay for the one way, and you don't pay for the. I don't know. It's weird. Um, SWA Southwest. Oh, fair. Again, it's hard for me to. It's hard for me to say which would be my favorite airline purely from the point of view that I have flown long haul. I've only ever flown Aer Lingus, American, and Air Canada. I think out of America, but again, I flew American in like 2011 or something crazy, so I can't compare their modern product. But I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think Air Canada was my favorite. Aer Lingus offer a great breakfast, but they're. So I flew Aer Lingus long haul, but I also flew Aer Lingus use their A330s for flights to Malaga and Portugal in the summer. And I flew using their business class seats. You can pay for them. It was like £100 extra, but you don't get the first class or the business class experience. You just get the seat. And I have to say, right, as much as I loved it, like I'd recommend it all day long because. Sorry, my headset plugged out. Like I recommend those business class seats without business class package. It's £100, but you get if your lie flat seat, you have your entertainment package, whatever. What I liked about it was though, it's purely just you can chill, relax. My flights are usually at like 6 in the morning. I tend to get the first flight out every day, so 5, 6, 7 in the morning, so I could have a couple of hours sleep. But I think compared to what I saw, now I didn't fly first class on Air Canada, I flew economy. But from what I saw on Air Canada versus Aer Lingus' business class, Air Canada cleans them up all day long. Aer Lingus has had the same kind of business class for, I couldn't tell you how long, to be honest. And because they sold, is it to AGS or A something, they haven't updated anything in so long because the same crowd, from what I understand, owns British Airways and whatever. So Aer Lingus isn't even an Irish airline anymore, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. But I have family in America, and they always say Delta would be their long-haul aircraft of choice, or airline of choice. Trying to see how far into the flight we are. We're only like halfway, I think. Maybe a little over. No, we're definitely at halfway or just under halfway. Yeah, yeah. They say like out of American United, they say United is actually the worst from their experience. United's the worst airline. Delta is their preference, and then American would be like because I suppose the top 3 airlines in America that would do long haul would be American, United, and Delta. I think. Like Southwest don't do any of those. But I could be wrong. Yeah. See, I feel Spirit, right? Here's my opinion of Spirit. Obviously, I've never flew them because they're American, but Ryanair is such a bad name. I fly Ryanair all of the time. Like, for example, I went to see family in England last month, in November. For Aer Lingus' ticket, it was 160 or 70 euro. Ryanair's ticket was 40. And people are like, oh, they have such bad leg room. They have this and their baggage policies and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, yes, but it's 120 euro cheaper than all of the other airlines. Like British Airways was also ridiculous. I can't remember what it was. So, and I was only flying with a backpack. So I didn't need extra bags or any of that crap. And I assume Spirit's very similar, are they? Yeah, all these all these budget airlines have like Ryanair has, like, I've never heard of Ryanair getting into any bother. Like at the moment, I know there's an Aer Lingus on the ground because they smashed the landing gear on the way down. I don't know if you heard of that. They hit the ground at either 2.3 or 3.3 Gs and smashed the entire landing gear. And now it's a multi-million-dollar fix. And it's their brand new A321's long range that they got last year. But like Spirit, Southwest, and Ryanair, they just have great. Yeah, Spirit's grand. Again, I'm assuming. I don't know. The main airlines though in America are that, isn't it? Spirit, Southwest, Delta, American, and United. I don't know if I'm missing any of the others. But again, I really want to fly on KLM. I think I'm going to do a city break to Amsterdam or Rotterdam within the next year. I might fly KLM then. I've just been avoiding them because, again, when you're booking it, it's really weird. It's like your outbound flight is the entire flight, and when you go to get your return, it's like it costs nothing because it's in your outbound. It just confused me. So I chose not to fly them then. But I'd really like to fly. I'd actually love to fly them long haul, to be honest. And I think they fly 7. Do they have 777s? I should have the laptop open. Let me have a look. KLM fleet. All the aircraft types in the KLM fleet. 330s, obviously. 321s. Oh, they actually have 777s and 787s. I didn't know that. I know they always fly the little Embraers into Dublin Airport, the little city hoppers. But I didn't know they have 777s. Yeah, I didn't know that. I've actually never flown in the triple. Well, I can't remember what the flight was I took when I flew an American because I was so young. But I don't think it was a 777. I'm not gonna. I think it might have been a 330 or something, or maybe a 787. But again, 2011. I don't know what was actually available at the time, to be honest. But I'd love a 777. If I could get KLM and a 777 all in the one go, I'd be happy. Oh, I'd say that was amazing, man. Oh, it's amazing. I remember my first time flying into Amsterdam, and I saw the A380 for the first time up close. It was just crazy how big that machine is. But yeah, I'm determined to get into an A380 before they retire the aircraft. I have a fear they're going to retire the aircraft. The next time anything goes bust, that'll be the first thing to go. That's my fear. Yeah, man, as soon as COVID hit, the A320s plummeted. Remember, they first of all put them into storage, and then they just started to retire the aircraft. So British Airways brought them back, Emirates brought them back. I don't know who else did, though. There was that weird global airline, they brought them back, but I think they've downgraded to a 777. I don't know who else, to be honest. But I know British Airways, obviously, Emirates. I'm assuming Qatar probably did as well, if Emirates did. I imagine they follow each other in terms of what they do. Oh, Lufthansa, yeah. Etihad, yeah. Okay. So most of the Eastern Airlines did. But in terms of Europe, I think it's only British Airways, Lufthansa. Global was America, weren't they? I can't remember. That was a weird startup airline thing. But yeah. Lufthansa's meant to be a nice airline to fly on. I've never obviously flown with them, but I would like to. Yeah, Global. You know what? Why not? I really admire that guy. He was like, man, I've got all this money, I'm just going to buy an A380. It's like, okay, you do you, man. It's annoying nobody loaded in, right? Ryanair's funny because they actually got rid of those headrests. There are no headrests. Are these meant to be? Oh, wait. Oh, no, I was going to say maybe it's a lower class. I don't know if the Max usually does. See, I've only really got it working in the last little while, to be honest. I don't know. The A320 definitely has started. I haven't checked out your channel in a while, Shami. Are you commentating now, or you kind of just is it just video footage, or what are you doing? Again, I'm only getting back into the channel now, so yeah, I'm kind of chasing up people that I used to know and kind of getting to see their content again and whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean about the marketplace. I can't wait for the marketplace to open just so I can get other aircraft. Yeah, nice. Oh no, I definitely don't want to do that. God. Alright, back on track, I hope. That's not great. Yeah, no. That's not great. I blame this guy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, there's a plane straight ahead of us. So one thing I've noticed so far is they have these planes coming in straight ahead and then they just disappear, which is really annoying. See? And I assume that's got to do with the ultra and high settings and stuff like that. Like, I imagine if that was ultra, it would just stay there. But I don't know if it's like just a glitch in itself. I have no idea. Yeah, literally. That's all I can see. It's a missile. It's actually not a plane. See, I need to get on earlier for a European stream so I can fly around Ireland, but nobody's around during Europe time. So we're about halfway there, I think, now. Maybe a little bit less than halfway, or just over halfway, but about that. Not far from it anyway. I think my longest flight so far is Dublin to New York. And I did that in a whole day. I was working from home, so I just kind of left it in the background. I'm waiting for it to start changing altitudes because we have it fairly set up here. Oh no, not yet. We actually still have ages to go, do we? Let me see. Oh yeah. So we're not going until we get to there. So we actually have a good bit to go. 200, no, 210, 234 nautical miles left before we start descending. It's not too far though, considering the amount we've actually flown. Still got time. Yeah, exactly. Still got time. It's mad. I always think flying around America because you can fly for an hour, 2 hours, and not even be anywhere near your destination. Whereas in Ireland, you fly for an hour and you've left the country. That's the problem. Like, I can literally fly over to relatives in 45 minutes, and they're in England. But if I pause for a second and just check. So yeah, we're about halfway there. A little bit less than halfway. Or a bit over halfway, sorry, not less. Welcome to the stream, everybody. What is going on? How is your day? How is your life? What are you doing? Do you have any preferences on where you fly? Or do you kind of just fly wherever? Oh yeah, I think I was part like there's loads on Real Flight Simulator, which are a bit different. But oh crap! So what they will put out like flight trips. Do you fly together though, or is it just kind of like do you have any preference? I love flying. I actually really like flying around the UK, to be honest, but I think my favourite places to fly are. I'm trying to have a think now. My favourite flight has been my only flight from Ireland to America. It's been that one from Ireland to New York. I really liked it. Even though 90% of it's over the ocean, I really enjoyed it. Welcome to the stream, whoever's after joining in. If you want to throw a comment in, that would be sound, and I can see who's here. But I hope you're having a good day. See, that's cool, man. I've been flying to Dublin a lot, which would be my home airport, but I'm kind of holding off until that update comes out for the world updates for Ireland and the UK, because I've seen on that then you'll have like Aer Lingus terminals, Ryanair terminals, Ryanair and Aer Lingus ground vehicles. Whereas right now don't get me wrong, the basic model of the airport is perfect, but it would be nice to have more realism to it, especially if we're going to be doing long flights. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, right? Again, welcome everyone to the stream. There's 5 people here now. If you want to drop a comment, I'd really appreciate it. Or a like. Actually, I'm trying to get the channel back up and running. So if you wouldn't mind dropping a like, I'd really appreciate you. But yeah, the airports, world update ones are good, but the default ones stuff are horrendous. Sorry, I plugged up my headset. Again, I need to get a wireless one. But, especially because I move around a lot. But, yeah, listen, Dublin Airport's actually really good in terms of what they have. And they have the new runway up in Brunham. But it's hard to immerse yourself into the simulation when, like, there's United aircraft there, it's a 737. They don't fly 737s to the airport. And again, when you know the world updates will give you, like, again, Aer Lingus, even just stupid shit, like Aer Lingus jet bridges, you know what I mean? Something that really makes no difference to the game, but allows you to immerse yourself into it much more. And then I'm looking forward to liveries coming out, because I really want an Aer Lingus and Ryanair livery, because 90% of what I fly is going to be from Ireland, because that's my base. And even if it's not Ireland, it'll be like regional flights. I'd love to do more. I'd love an ATR, so I could do a few regional flights as well. I've been flying a few because Ryanair, believe it or not, fly a few regional flights for us that last like 25-30 minutes. But it'd be nice to have a few prop aircraft to do that in. But yeah, that's basically what I want. I just want a bit of immersion in terms of, yeah, the aircraft is the layout of it is perfect, but I just want more immersion. Like if I could get Aer Lingus A330 to do Dublin to New York, or A320 Aer Lingus around Europe, Ryanair, vice versa, and then American. Like American's my preference in Delta for American-based flights. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I don't know who's joined, who's left, but we have 5 here now. I really appreciate you checking it out. I especially love, just thinking about even more Jet 2 aircraft. I know Jet 2 is on 737, but surely they have different aircraft, no? We're actually not that far now. We're definitely over halfway now. We're landing over here, like, so. Since there's a flight somewhere, like, pretty much on us. Let's zoom back into that for a minute. Out to our left. Out to our right. Don't see any. That's definitely out to our left. It has to be out to our left. I wish I told you like the altitude they were at so I could see if I could see them. Sometimes you can see them really clearly. They're not going to be a huge amount above us. I'm at 34,000 feet. So when I'm outside the aircraft, is the sound okay? Like if I was to record another video, is the sound okay? And there's one passing us directly left and one on our right. I don't see them anywhere. Just the one on the right is ahead of us to the right. It's cool that there's little plots of land down there. Inside is a bit quiet though, yeah, sometimes inside's okay. So, can you hear the aircraft at all in here? Should I turn it up? My last problem was I recorded a whole segment of the career, which I'm going to restart, and you couldn't hear my voice, which is annoying. So we're passing this guy now, on our right. But he's nowhere to be seen, that's annoying. Can you guys see him? It's like Game of Where's Wally. I can't see him anywhere. Shami, I really appreciate you checking in for this entire stream. It means a lot to me. I don't know whether, so tell me this what you think, because I'm so out of the game now with YouTube. I don't know whether I'm going to bother with a new Discord. I don't have time to moderate a Discord. I don't have time to check into it. I work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, full time. So, like, I'm also trying to squeeze into that then time for my partner and time for family and blah, blah, blah. But I'm also trying to do one stream a week and one video per week. So I don't think I have time for Discord at this moment. I have Instagram. I'm thinking about setting up a TikTok. I don't know how good or bad or how well our kind of videos do on TikTok or if it's worthwhile. Just for the purpose of, I suppose, advertising what we're doing and little snippets of what we're doing. Like, is there anything you do differently apart from Instagram? Like, Instagram's my main one. Oh, you don't recommend TikTok? Interesting. Why? I thought you would have been all over TikTok. Like Discord, I loved Discord. I just don't have the time for it. I don't have the time to check into it. I could check into it, but I don't have the time to moderate it or anything like that. And I'm not sure how many people are still around. Like, you're around, and then a couple of other guys are around that I used to speak to. But in terms of moderation, I don't know if I'd have time for it at the moment. If you give me 1 million subscribers and I can quit my job, I'll have time for it. But right now, I don't have time. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll actually let these guys go to the toilet. There we go. Yeah, I actually, I don't use TikTok myself. Like, in my personal, me personally, I have Instagram, I have TikTok, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. But, or not TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I have Instagram, obviously YouTube. YouTube is my main social media. Like, I love YouTube. I am doing my absolute best not to buy YouTube Premium because it just breaks my heart that it's like 15 quid a month. But, yeah, I don't know. TikTok's, I would see as good for, like, maybe just throwing stuff out there. I mean, like, oh, this is what I'm doing, short clips. But I don't know. I don't know. I just want to get this advertised again and get it up and running and get more people in. And it doesn't have to be massive. Like, if I had 10 people here right now, I'd be so chuffed. Yeah, you're 100% right. I'm trying to get more in the mindset of doing this purely for enjoyment rather than an audience. I think that's kind of what happened the last time as well, and I think it happens to a lot of people. Like my Discord got big, Instagram got busy, YouTube got busy, but then I had no time for other stuff. And the problem, I think, was I got too busy with YouTube and too busy with life all at the same time, and then didn't have enough time to focus in on YouTube, and then it took a backburn. But now I'm trying to do, as I said, if I can get one video up a week and one stream a week. And my videos to start, oh my god, what did I do? No! Oh no, we're still engaged, we're good, let it settle out. See, this is stuff I'd cut out of the video. Dan, how are you doing? Thanks for checking out the stream. You came in at a terrible time, clearly. Alright, gotta try level it out here, hang on. Oh yeah, obviously pressed the wrong button. And clearly messed the whole thing up. How are you, Dan? I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, enjoyment over audience, playing on full dolphin. Yeah, I know. How do I stop here? So what we figured out, Dan, is Shami is my flight instructor. And if he doesn't fix this in the next 2 minutes, I don't know, we're going to have to demote him. Alright, hang on, let me just pull up on the yoke for a minute and see if I can... What is going on? Hang on. Right, yeah, get rid of autopilot for a minute, right? And then re-engage. Okay. We're good. Yeah, enjoyment over audience. Yeah, Shami, 100%. So I think what happened was I reached 1,000 subscribers and was like, wow. And then my life got really busy and things got really busy, but YouTube got really busy. So now my thing is one free flight a week. And I think I probably, yeah. See, I got there before you, Shami. I disengaged autopilot. I did it. But, yeah. My plan is for you, Dan, if you're tuning in, thank you so much. I really appreciate you commenting as well. One video a week, and I'll probably do like a free flight, and I'll either start getting into Instagram more and do like subscriber requests, and then I'm really hoping to do like career mode on this. So I'm hoping to do the entire career mode, start up a company and stuff. I kind of have that as a series, as like my weekly video for now. Yeah, see, I gotta figure it out. There you are, Shami. Looking at me like, wow, you got that? Look. But, oh, really, yeah? Are you on console, Dan, or are you on PC? This is obviously PS5, but... Well, actually, maybe it's not obvious. I don't have it in the title. This is PS5. It's not bad. The only thing that is annoying is I have HDR turned off, which reduces the graphics. It looked so much better with HDR on for me, but for you, it was super overexposed. And like the sun would be twice as strong as it is now, and you couldn't see anything. So I'm hoping to get a capture card come January, if I can find a good one in a sale, maybe. I assume once PC gang. I assume once I get a capture card, I can turn HDR back on and capture it straight to my PC, maybe. Well, I have a Mac. Don't hate. But yeah, let me know. Actually, use our vote on PC, so let me know if that works. If I get a capture card, can I turn HDR back on without it being overexposed on the recording or on stream, or how does it work? If you know. Because, yeah, it was so overexposed when I used just the stream from PS5. I appreciate you checking out the stream though, Dan. If you wouldn't mind slapping the like button, because I'm trying to revive this channel. It's been a while, about 4 years since I've uploaded. But yeah, if you could, I would love that. Hope you can't hear me just walking around. This is another problem I have. I tend to just walk. Thank you so much, Dan. Really appreciate you. So you don't do many free flights at all, Dan? How sub this? Ah, man. Thank you so much, honestly. It means the world. All the boys in here, PC gang. I need a couple of PS5 gang just to have my corner here. But yeah, seriously appreciate you. Thanks so much. As I said, this channel I stopped uploading to about 3 or 4 years ago. So Shammy has been around since I uploaded about 4 years ago. And there's a couple of other guys that checked in the other day that have been around since the start as well. So I'm just trying to revive it. And as I said, one stream a week, one video a week is what I'm trying to aim for. And at least then it's consistent. You guys know what you're doing. I know what to expect and what to do. And it could just be for fun then. I'd much prefer the streams for fun. Like, again, like I'm happy to take 2 to 3 hour flights if there's suggestions or whatever. I'm on Instagram, so feel free to message me on Instagram. But if there's anything you guys wanted to see, I'm willing to do. And then obviously, I remember I used to like, is it Lukla? I used to do like random challenges and landings and stuff like that, which I'm happy to do as well. Oh, Siri just popped up on my laptop. That's really weird. Siri, go away. I don't even know how I did that. I'm really good enough yet. But when I'm older, I might try flying on VAT soon. Yeah, but listen, I have been... How long have I been flying? Again, it's been 4 years since I flew on this. Or on this channel. And I've done a couple of real life flying lessons. But nothing major. And then so when I first flew on this channel, I was using mobile simulator. So I was using Infinite Flight, Real Flight Simulator, X-Plane, and there was one other one I can't remember. But then, for example, just there recently, this video, Shammy had to tell me how to engage autopilot and change this and change that to make it work. So I definitely think it's worth doing if you're interested in it. Do you think you'd ever like to be a pilot? Like in real life? Or is it more of a hobby? That would be so cool. So there's not a huge amount of well, there's more opportunity coming out now in Ireland. So Aer Lingus have brought out their cadetship or whatever you want to call it. It's called the Future Pilots Program. So they bring that out on a yearly basis. It stopped during COVID. I applied for it before COVID and twice since COVID. I've been unsuccessful, unfortunately, at all of them. But it's like crazy, like, so I think there's 4 stages, but there's like, I think there's 4 stages to the Aer Lingus cadetship. But I think there was like, I don't know, like super crazy, like 5,000 or 6,000 applicants, and they took 15 people. Ryanair do one, but unfortunately, it's actually not that great. I would not say. So it's about 80 or 90,000 euro, and then you'll be guaranteed a job at Ryanair, but you then have to pay for your type rating, or they'll pay for your type rating, but it costs you 90,000 to do your training. Something weird like this. The one for Aer Lingus, you go to Jerez in Spain or something. Then they have also started to advertise for air traffic controllers. But I had a friend that started air traffic controller apprenticeship in 2019. Then COVID hit. He left his job obviously to start this apprenticeship. The COVID hit, and they just let all of their apprentices go. So he didn't have his qualification in air traffic control, and he lost his main job because he quit it to go do the training. So yeah, it's a bit crap. Whereas I think in England you have a bit of a better, like you could fly to Ireland. I suppose I could fly to England, but I think Jet2 might do something. EasyJet definitely do something. British Airways do something very similar to Aer Lingus. If you get in with Jet2, or not Jet2, if you get in with Aer Lingus, they pay for your entire pilot's training, accommodation and meals and stuff like that. So they save you about €100,000. I got to stage 2 or 3 there, like this thing, and then I just obviously messed up. But yeah. Just remember me, right? If you ever do end up becoming pilots. Southwest Airlines. Where would you like to go, Dan? Where, if you were to become a pilot, like what's your ideal airline or aircraft that you'd like to fly on? I'm not sure. Canadian. Yeah, this is exactly it, man. And I think my advice to you is, like, I'm at a point now where I'm starting to save and different things are going on. But if you're young enough, definitely don't close your horizons, man. If you can, for example, if there's an opportunity to fly with Southwest or whatever, and that's what you wanted, then go for it, is my advice. I actually was saying earlier, I flew with Air Canada. My brother flew with WestJet. So when he flew with WestJet, he flew essentially this 737 MAX. Or was it a 737? But well, I don't know if they didn't have onboard entertainment or if it just wasn't connected. But he flew to Vancouver. I assume it was Toronto he flew into, and then the rest of the way to Vancouver. But he had no onboard entertainment, which was a bummer. So then when I went over to Vancouver, I got a direct flight from Dublin to Vancouver. WestJet was about £100 cheaper, but I was like, I am not chancing having no entertainment. So I flew with Air Canada. I actually really, really enjoyed my flight with Air Canada. The staff were lovely, the food was decent. We left on time, we arrived on time. It was just a really nice flight, there and back. there's nothing I could fault about them, to be honest. I actually really enjoyed my flight with Air. I'd actually recommend Air Canada. I've read certain things that are like, oh, it's not great, but I really liked them. So we should start in 9 nautical miles. We should start descending from 240 to 220. But the problem is, we haven't at all. So Shammy, this isn't... Would you know what this is? Or why this isn't working? How much distance do we have left, Captain? Well, I'm going to show you, Shammy, and you can tell me. But we don't have far. So let's get rid of that. So 21 plus 13 is 34. 34 plus that is 54. 61-ish. Yeah, we really don't have far at all. We have less than 100 nautical miles, but we're still sitting at 340, and it should have dropped down to 240 by now. Any ideas as to why that's not happening? We have the VNAV set up. Should I change this down? But I don't think that's going to actually... Oh, wow. So yeah, so why didn't that change automatically? Yeah. That's something after doing. But should that not automatically change, no? So yeah, Dan, that's anyway, I've never flew WestJet, but Air Canada is a great airline. And from my experience, it's a great airline. I really enjoyed my time on it. Except the guy, right? Our flight was like 8.5 or 9 hours long from Dublin to Vancouver. So it was me and my partner. My partner was in the window, I was in the middle, and the guy on the outside slept. The only time he woke up was for his main meal, and then immediately went back to sleep. So for 9 hours, he didn't get up to go toilet, he didn't get up to move, he just sat there and fell asleep. It was really weird. Yeah, I imagine WestJet being like Ryanair. We were only having this conversation earlier. Like Ryanair, in my opinion, is a great airline. I flew to see relatives in England from Dublin to Leeds last month. With Ryanair, it was like 40 quid, 45, I can't remember exactly. With Aer Lingus, it was 160. It's like, absolutely, I'll go with Ryanair. Even if you wanted to add bags and all that crap and seats and whatever else, it's still working out so much cheaper than the other airlines. Oh. Alright, well, we're going down. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, boys. If this works out perfectly, I'll be happy. I've learned actually so much from this. I mean, this is me coming on streaming, but yeah, I have people watching me, informing me and telling me how to actually fly my plane, which is very helpful for me, but probably not as entertaining for you guys. Dan, I haven't checked out your channel. Let me see if I upload or go onto YouTube from this. Because I'm all about subscribing back. Dan, the Aviator. Yeah, Dan the Aviator. Let's go, man. Yeah, Air Canada's your... I've just subscribed to you now. I'm all about that. Subscribe back and forth, man. It's like 3,000 or 4,000 foot, so you don't have to constantly adjust to altitude. Okay. I'll go to 20,000 for now, maybe, and then we can figure it out from that. At least it's working. Oh, never mind. I see what you're saying. I'll go to 4,000. But what? It makes no sense to me, right? Why you'd set up in the computer your altitude and then it just doesn't do it. But yeah, I think this looks so good. Like, again, I'm sure you PC gang are like, yeah, it's up to you. Of course it's up to you, man. Sub for sub. Not that I do that, but I think if you're uploading content and you're trying to make something, I'll absolutely subscribe to you. But I think this looks so good. Considering I came from Real Flight Simulator on mobile, this looks insane. Even the 3D of the clouds there, like. Yeah, of course, man. I have the bell turned on. I have all that stuff turned on. Of course. Keep uploading. Get your stuff up there. As I said, like, I haven't uploaded since, was it 21, 22? And Shami's after joining me this evening on this flight. There's somebody else here as well. I don't know who it is. But, yeah, we're all trying to help each other out. So, let's do it, man. I'm on Instagram as well. It's Irish Airlines. I don't know if it's YouTube or it's Irish Airlines, but if you're on Instagram, feel free to follow me. Give me a message here. I'll shoot you back. Just prevent the plane from descending if you don't have clearance for me to see it descend. Ah, yeah, 40 years ago. 40 years ago, but here you are, Shami. It's crazy. I think what happened was, right, I'm going to be honest, I think it was like that. I got so busy with YouTube, but so busy with my life. And I focused more on, like, getting the video out and uploads and views rather than just enjoying it. Whereas now I know if I just do one video a week, one stream a week, I'll just enjoy doing that. And I'll pick a weekend, whether it's a Friday night, every Friday night, and now I'll try and do like a Tuesday or Wednesday night, something like that. And for a video, I'll get a schedule soon. But if I just do that and just enjoy it, like, I've loved this stream. This has been great fun. If I just do that, then I'll actually have fun. And I think that's what the last time I stopped having fun because I felt between my actual job, full-time job, and everything else I had going on that I had to get videos, I had to live stream, and I had to, whereas now I just want to do it. So that's my plan. It's print to plane, yeah. But yeah, Dan, absolutely, man. Get those videos out. You do you. As I said, I'm on Instagram. If you're on it, I will happily share your content if I can. Said Shami's been here since the start, supporting me. So if I can do the same for you, I'll do it. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. No problem at all. I think this is a real niche side of YouTube, right? So you have your Swiss 001, and there's somebody else I saw pop up on my YouTube recently who's very similar to Swiss. But then there's those guys that just upload videos and landings and takeoffs and full flights and whatever. And the more we can help each other, the better. So there's apparently a guy out to my left here somewhere. It's really annoying that I can't see him. Oh my god. I definitely have the worst stick drift. How did that not turn off? So yeah, Dan, I need to get a new controller. So I have both online and AI traffic. That behind me is AI traffic. If they're white, they're AI. If they're green, they're real player. But I have it all turned on. This is live weather, live traffic, live multiplayer, all that stuff. Every time I see my plane veer to the right, I'm like, oh no. Yeah, no worries, Shammy. No problem at all, man. But I'm all up for group flights, Dan. I did that again. I used to do real flight simulator. So when I did real flight simulator, I did a couple of group flights. I'll try to be back before the landing. Yeah, take your time, Shammy. If not, no worries at all. Problem. Thank you for tuning in for the entire stream so far. But I used to do group flights on real flight simulator and infinite flight and stuff like that. So if you're ever up for a flight together, we can absolutely do it. So I'm curious. I'm just going to check on the... I just want to see if this is sending us in for a straight landing or if it's going to kick us around the map. Oh, no. Sorry, just going to take a minute. Okay. So it's actually going to kick us straight down to the landing. That's exactly what I want. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't do that. Nine times out of 10, it kicks me like a 360 around the map. But yeah, I think on PS5 it doesn't look that bad, right? Like, I know you on PC probably have higher ultra graphics, but I'm really happy with this. And especially considering when I was looking at reviews before it came out, a lot of Xbox and PC players were like, don't bother, it's not going to look good, it's going to look terrible, it's not going to run. Is the ILS tuned? You know what? Dan? I have no idea. So I'm learning as I go here. I think I pretty much have it all set up ready to go. I could be talking crap, but if you want to help me out, go for it. It doesn't look bad. Yeah. Like, I think I have it all. Like, all my legs are ready to go. So what would you do? See, I'm going for ILS. What's my legs on this? What's my landing? Why is that not showing me my runways? That's annoying. Fixes. Nope. I don't know why it's not showing. Oh, departure arrivals. 28. No. Yeah, go to departures and arrivals. I'm on that in here. So arrivals. What are you saying? What's your whichever runway? Yeah, so let me have a look. I'm gonna have to pause it to check this out. $34, right? $34, right? Next page. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you. I'm actually, again, I'm still learning all of this stuff. So I'm a real Airbus fanboy. So this is where we're at. So see, when you have ILS then on, does that mean you can do your autopilot landing? Is that right? So this should start kicking. To the left now in a second. I just want to check. Right, so this should kick left now. Why is that not gone? It's because the VNAV. What's not on here that's causing that? Yeah, get rid of autopilot for a minute. Because I need to... You can capture the localizing. Yeah. But now the autopilot's after kicking off, so... Oh, why is that glitched out? Oh, thank God. Click viewer, I think... I don't really know where I'm clicking there, bro. So I'm gonna do... I'm probably gonna have to go around there in a minute, I think. It says the airport's straight ahead of me, right? Yeah, there it is, right in front of me. We might have saved it, though. By bringing down the air brakes. I'll put it up to 30% for now. I don't really know. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause it for a minute. PO World. PO. Oh, yeah. I see it. Okay. That isn't working.
1,000.
Alright, none of them are working, so I'm just gonna have to go for it. I don't know why that isn't working. It's weird.
Sync rate. 500.
So you're definitely right. I'm just wrong.
Seattle Tower, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901.
I think I'm gonna have to go around unless, yeah.
With India to land.
I'm gonna have to go around. I messed that up real bad.
Seattle approach, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. 2 miles south of Seattle, 500. Request IFR to Seattle. Ready to copy.
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree is cleared to Seattle Airport as 5.
They just said I was denied, and then they were like, "Oh no, you're gonna land again." Okay. Yeah, for some reason the VOR lock wouldn't kick in.
195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree cleared to Seattle Airport.
I don't know why that happened. But yeah, you're right. in what you're saying. I remember now. I think you have to click approach.
195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 791 tree. Read back correct. Radar contact 1500. Altimeter tree 02 tree. Turn.
So I don't know why that's happened. But anyway, we'll go around.
Climb and maintain 3100.
Turn right heading tree 50. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 3100. EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 791 tree.
6000 expect ILS runway tree 4 right approach via SWNDR transition. Clear to SWNDR.
Alright, so tree 4, that's where we were at, so I'm gonna have to go back around. Maybe you were too far. Yeah, I definitely was. Well, I wasn't lined up at all. I was so far off. Yeah, I'll try it again.
195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 791 tree.
That won't go away.
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 791 tree. Contact Seattle Tower on 119.9er when inbound on the approach.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a.
119.9er EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 791 tree. Seattle Tower EI.
Hope you've all enjoyed the stream, though. If you have, please slap a like button on it. But yeah, I think that's what you were right. I think I was definitely too far off the localizer. I was way off to the. I was off to the left of the runway. I don't know why the engine was shut down.
Cleared ILS runway tree 4 right approach. EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 791 tree.
Please don't do this. This glitch. Oh, thank God. Right, so let me have a pause here for a minute. So I need to go. Trying to see now where exactly it is that I actually need to be. So I definitely, okay, so I need to do a full UE, basically back up there. And then if I put a direct to waypoint onto this, maybe. Sorry, my dog is whining if you can hear him. It's to this runway right here. I'm just going to put a direct 2 onto it, and then we can I'll be able to follow it at least. Okay. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're enjoying it, please slap a like on the video. I really appreciate it. Sorry, my dog's in the background whining. Okay. It's not coming on at all. Well, actually.
Too low, terrain.
Oh no.
Too low, terrain. 400, terrain. 300, too low, terrain. too low, terrain. 100.
No, I'm gonna manually land it because we're instantly gonna crash out, man. I'll have to practice that more. I've never done a fully auto landing, so I'll have to practice that more when I actually have the time. I might do it off camera. But I need to not crash at this point because we've been flying for over 2 hours.
EI 195.
Cleared to land runway tree 4 right. EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 791 tree.
Yeah, practice missing. Yeah, exactly. I definitely need to do more. What you call it? Career mode. Definitely need to do more career mode. Even just for learning the basics, to be honest, of this simulator in particular.
Alaska 765 contacts
I
Seattle
would not like to
on
be on this plane, to be honest.
13.5. Good day.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Seattle Tower, Horizon Air 2076 ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 right. Horizon Air 2076, hold short runway tree 4 right. Traffic is on final.
Too low, flaps. Too low,
Approaching
flaps.
minimum 430.
Hold short runway tree 4 right. Horizon Air 2076. Seattle Tower, Horizon Air 2076 ready for departure. Runway tree 4 right. IFR to Boise. Horizon Air 2076, hold short runway tree 4 right. Traffic is on the runway. Hold short runway tree
That was a
4
terrible
right.
landing,
Horizon Air
but
2076.
it is what it is. Welcome back, Shami.
Horizon Air 2076 ready for departure. Runway tree 4 right. IFR to Boise. EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray.
So we had to do a go around. It was a terrible, terrible attempt by myself.
Horizon Air 2076, hold short runway tree 4 right. Traffic is on the runway.
It was a really bad landing. But yeah, I needed Dan here. It was. So if I could book you in for a flight lesson there in a couple of weeks, that would be great.
Seattle Tower, Delta 2759 ready for departure. Runway tree 4 right, IFR to Denver.
Delta 2759er, hold short runway tree 4 right. Traffic is on the runway. EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree, turn next taxiway.
Hold short runway tree 4 right, Delta 2759er. Seattle Tower, Delta 2...
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree.
Thank you, Dan the man. That ain't no bot.
121.7 for EI.
I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking in, follow me to that landing. I went in the cockpit view just so you could see how, could not see how terrible it was.
Seattle Tower.
But then this happens.
49er tree at runway tree 4, right ready for departure. IFR to Guadalajara.
Aeromexico 49er tree, altimeter tree 02 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 right.
I really appreciate you tuning in for how long you have, lads, because it's been a long
4 right. Aeromexico 49er tree.
Long stream. Considering I messed up at the start.
Seattle ground, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 791 tree. Taxi to the gate.
That first approach was something.
195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 791 tree. Taxi to gate Charlie 20 using taxiway Kilo Bravo.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened there, but
Taxiing to gate Charlie 20 via taxiway Kilo
yeah.
Bravo.
Oh, you watched it. I'm sorry.
Oscar X-ray 791 tree.
I'm sorry I had to watch such a thing. That's true. Just about made it, but I made it. I actually was really impressed. I'm actually much better at landing on this than I am any other air simulator I've ever played.
Hold position, Alaska 680.
Alaska 680. Continue taxi.
Roger, Alaska 680.
Yeah, possibly. And then for the second one, I just did direct 2. Oh my god, look at this guy.
Delta 344.
I just did direct 2, so I could just follow the green line or whatever, get back to the runway. But yeah, possibly. I'm still learning about the autopilot on this, because obviously it's the most realistic I've ever used. I love how this is 100% going to clip that plane.
Roger, Delta 344.
Oh, maybe not. No, it definitely is, right? Yeah. Pow! Yeah, I don't know why they make it like that. Yeah, well, look, the more I learn, I suppose, as you say, and then I can... Oh, I'm meant to be over there. Makes sense. Nice. There's a plane and a bus. The more I mess around with FMC, I'll be fine. Don't know how that rounded up, but anyway. Yeah, that would be great. And to be honest, most of my streams are probably going to be around this time. It's 10 p.m. here now, but most of them will be between 7 and 8 p.m. GMT. I don't know what your time is. So about 2 hours previous to what it is now, basically, is more than likely what I'm going to be getting at. Just because I'm not home from work until 5:30, 6, then by the time I eat and stuff, so I won't start till 7 or 8. Okay, yeah, so most of my streams will probably start around, I'm going to guess, oh, I've gone way off the line there, between 2 and 3 p.m. your time. And then my videos I plan to upload around the same time. I think I used to upload at 8 o'clock, and I like that time to upload, so it's probably when I'm going to do it. So yeah, 2 to 3 you should see my videos going up. So I'm kind of thinking that's when a lot of people in America are either on lunch, coming home from school, work, whatever. Whereas any later, see, America's a lot of my audience. A few from the UK and stuff, and a few from Ireland. Not many though. So I'm trying to cater for the audience I have. It's just already glitch out, I can tell. I wonder if this will actually work. It's really weird the way it says passengers board and start, even though...
Seattle ground, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Could you please get the passengers on board?
EI 195 Hotel Oscar.
Thanks so much for joining in, guys. If you're joining at the end of the stream, if you're interested in seeing more, slap the like button, slap the subscribe button, and I should be on in the next couple of days.
Seattle ground, EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Could you please send the baggage?
EI 195 Hotel Oscar X-ray 7901 tree. Baggage is on the way.
Hold position, Alaska 2.
Alaska 2, continue taxi. Alaska 602, hold position. Caution the departing Boeing B737.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching the stream the whole way through. Honestly, I really, really appreciate it. It's great to see your name. As I said, the last stream I did and someone joined that was previously watching from 4 years ago really motivates me to continue doing what I'm doing and get back into it. So, and thank you so much for the help. Honestly, otherwise the start of this flight would have been a disaster for the second time. Thanks so much, Dan. I appreciate you checking in and watching and subbing and liking. Again, follow me up on Instagram if you want to keep up to date. I usually upload there a few minutes before I'm going to stream here. Or if I have a bit of time, I'll do it a couple of hours. But yeah, honestly, lads, you've made the stream. So thank you both so much. I will chat to you both soon. But yeah, as I said, if you want to chat to me, give me a shout on Instagram. And I will chat to you all soon. Talk to you soon, boys.